Hi, I'm Anna with a sweet news for you. Diablo 3 PTR patch 273 preview block is here. Guys, time is flying and Diablo 3 PTR is already here, it's coming. It will drop on March 10. And guys, we know the date, but we never know the exact time. We don't know when exactly PTR will drop. For me, I'm in Europe, it will be somewhere in the evening for me, but yeah, no exact time, guys. Let's dive in together into this preview blog. Let's see what season 26 is preparing for us. Right from the very beginning, let's jump into the seasons, into the seasonal theme. Season 26 introduces the Ecoin Nightmare. That's gonna be our seasonal theme. And this is the absolutely new game mode. It's a new end game activity in Diablo 3. It's optional, you can do it, you don't have to do it, but probably you will be doing it because it's cool. This is a new rift, this is a new dungeon where you are going, and it's a nightmare because you will be there traveling, you will be fighting within the memories of Nephilim who fell in a great rift. This is the sweet idea behind this, and what you will be facing there, you will be facing there a lot of monsters. What players will experience an intense, densely packed, increasingly challenging event that stretches their ability to stay in the fight as long as possible. So monsters will be more and more powerful. The more you are killing, the more powerful monsters are becoming. You will be able to get from this activity. Experience legendary items, blood shards, gems, and a new legendary gem, Whisper of Atonement. And the Whisper of Atonement is a legendary gem used exclusively for augmenting ancient legendary items. It drops pre-ranked based upon players' performance in the Coin Nightmare. Interesting, and I think it's a great transition from season 25, where we had those blood shards, those demonic soul shards of prime evils, of lesser evils, which were allowing us to augment our ancient items really easily, and which was giving us fully augmented set really early in the game. And to go from those shards to completely, again, you have to level your legendary gems to augment everything. I think it's a great idea, it's a great change to the game. Whisper of Atonement, I assume, dropped pre-rank. No, so the higher you're ranking, the more augment you will add to your ancient items. But yeah, we will see exactly how it all will work, but that's actually really sweet. I don't wanna again level all my legendary gems to augment my items, because I played season 25, I know how cool this is when you can just use one shot and augment it all. That's why I really like it. And guys, how it all will look, how this Ecoin Nightmare will work, how to access it. When you will be defeating Great Rift Guardians, you will be getting Petrified Scream. And this Petrified Scream you will be then bringing to Kanai's Cube, to a really sexy guy, to Zoltan Cool, and you will be transmuting then Petrified Scream into a portal. Then the portal will be opened, pretty much the same as with the puzzle rings, with the caustic, with Bavine. You will be opening a portal to the Ecoin Nightmare. And again, the same as with puzzle ring and with Bavine, you need only one player to have this Petrified Scream. You don't have not all the players need to have them, only one, and then the portal will be open, and then all the players in the multiplayer game will be able to enter the Ecoin Nightmare and fight the hordes of demons. Gonna be great, guys, gonna be great. Let's see. Really wanna try it, really wanna test it, how it all will happen. The next thing that we got, the next update that we see here in this patch notes, it's a Greater Rift update. And this is a quality of life change that you were dreaming about, and you were afraid even to say something like this out loud because this would never happen. But wow, this is actually, guys, it's a Greater Rift update, and it's incredibly sweet. First of all, we have now Oryx Dream. Greater Rifts have a small chance to roll as Oryx's Dream. These dreamlike rifts have a curated list of maps and monster compositions. Let's see Oryx Dreams. Also, in the Greater Rift, 3 maps have been added and 2 maps have been removed from the Greater Rift pool. Added Fields of Misery, Desolate Sands, and Bria Thorn Cemetery. But what was removed, Severs of Chaldeum and Hidden Aqueducts. Guys, those long, endless maps, which were like when you're pushing, you see them and you're like immediately, okay, I'm out from here. No. Those maps were removed, and this is the sweetness of this patch. This is insane. This is really, really awesome. Also, the probability of Greater Rift maps has been adjusted. The probability of monster groups has been adjusted. I assume better maps, more monsters. But guys, like, we need to see what exactly does this mean? Has been adjusted. The following monsters have been adjusted to grant more progression and XP within the Greater Rifts. So guys, yeah, when you're pushing and when you see the particular type of monsters and you're like, also, okay, no, those I will not play just because they're absolutely horrible and they're giving no XP. Those changes are also here. Those changes were made. All of those monsters, all of those Frost Guardians, Noxious guys, Show Guardians, all the Guardians, all of those monsters, they will be now granting more XP, and now the strategies, how you're playing the Greater Rifts, will change. And also, players can speak to Oryx to close an active Greater Rift. This option is only available in a single player game. It's actually not bad. It's actually, again guys, you're using it when you're pushing, and when you are like crazy person all the time, you have to restart the game constantly because you are farming, you're fishing for the really good map and mobs combination. Now you don't have to do it. You see, they're gonna be Oryx, and you will be able just to close the game, the active Great Rift, and just without restarting the game, yeah, you will be able to close the active Great Rift and just start the new one. And the developer note here is absolutely awesome. So yeah, guys, yeah, all the changes that were made, basically less spaghetti and more chickens. Yeah, hell yeah, that's what were made, and it's great. Also, there are some changes for PTR. So this is the quality of life improvements for the PTR. It will be right now easier to participate. It will be right now just easier to test. They added in the weapon packs in German Furnace because, well, we needed it for testing. They added a lot of items to armament pack, armor. Also jewelry bag, also bag of fortune. You see, guys, a lot of changes. And in the bag of fortune we are getting a lot of gold, we are getting gems, we're finally getting gems here. And yeah, of course, new items that were changed for patch 273. Also, we got a bag of recipes, which are giving all blacksmith and jewelry recipes, so you don't have to do bounties on the PTR anymore. We also get in PTR bag of legendary gems. Oh, thank God. So you don't have to farm, you don't have to upgrade legendary gems on PTR to see actually the full potential, to see the full power of the set. Now you can just use this bag and use all of those gems. We also got just the bag with the follower items, with everything for the followers. This is the bag of followers. Here it is, new PTR bag. Okay. Also, we got some item changes, of course, for patch 273. Some balance adjustments. There's a lot of juice for Barbarian, and first of all, this is a legacy of Riker beautiful buff. Guys, you can see on the screen how it was before. We got here, for every percentage life you are missing, the damage of your ancient spear is increased by 2%. So if before we were getting only 1000% increased damage, now it's gonna be more. And Legacy of Riker 6-piece bonus was also improved. Hitting enemies with Furious Charge increases the damage of your ancient spear by 5500%. crazy numbers, and causes it to release multiple spears from its target. The effect stacks and consumes from each released spear. This can only consume a maximum of 5 stacks at a time. Also, a couple of barbarian items were buffed, were improved. We got more damage for Ariad's Law. Throw an ancient spear, deal 150-200% increased damage now. Also, we also got for Ariad's Spear, the refunds up to 25 fury based on the distance the enemy hit. Weapon throw generates up to 25% additional fury based on the distance of the enemy hit. Nice, like sexy buffs for Barbarian for Ariad's Law. Also, the 300 spear also buffs. The spear now deals increased damage of weapon throw and ancient spear by 150-200%. Buff for School of Salvation is also here. Increase the damage of ancient spear by 150 and 200%. And the developer note is here. So yeah, they reworked the Riker's Legacy and gives the set its own identity. Buffed it insanely. It felt natural to the team to infuse the charging fantasy of Riker's Legacy with the Barbarians' ranged skills. Okay, Barbarians, enjoy Riker's Legacy. We're gonna test it on the PTI and see how it will perform, how it will be crushing everything. There are some changes for Crusader here. There are changes for Thorns of Invoker. The attack speed of Punish and Slash are increased by 100% and deal a lot of Thorns damage. And for Narwhal, so for Thorns it's a buff, for Narwhal it's a nerf. Gain 200% increased damage while using Steed Charge and for 5 seconds after it ends. Developer note here is that Narwhal's Fervor is overperforming across multiple sets. We want to bring its power down, so nerf for Narwhal. But we are increasing the utility of Thorns of the Invoker to compensate. Fellow Crusaders in the comments, how do you feel about those changes? Was it needed? How do you feel in which spot Crusader is right now? But we will see on the PTR how it all will be, how all of this will be compensating and how it all will perform. And guys, for Monk here, I was telling you during the whole season 25, play Monk, it's the last time it will be nerfed. Inner Monk will be nerfed. I was telling you guys, I was telling you this, and guys, well, it's a nerf. Well, yeah, Inner Monk is nerfed because it was insanely OP. It was absolutely stunning. It was crushing everything, but it's time for Monk to go down, to go far away, I don't know. So what was changed? Bindings of the lesser gods. Enemies hit by your Cyclone Strike take a lot of damage, a lot of more damage from your Mystical Eye for 5 seconds. So the developer mode that the fire build was overperforming clearly. It was too powerful. So they removed the bonus for Fire Ally from the bindings of the lesser gods. Guys, we will test, we will see. Maybe it's too much. Maybe now Inner Monk will be caca. Inner Monk will not be caca. But anyway, we will see, we will test. But this nerf is absolutely something that we were expecting. Once again, I was telling you guys that, yeah, it will happen, it will be there. So I don't know, monks in the comments, don't cry too much. You had your time, you still have your time in the season, so enjoy Monk now. Okay guys, overall, I'm incredibly happy with the Greater Reef changes, insanely happy, because this is like a wild dream, and I would never expect this to happen. PTR changes, also really sweet, it will be way easier to test things. Echoed Nightmare, I am ultimately excited. I was not expecting this, and I'm really happy to see new content in Diablo 3, to see a new rift. This is ultimately great, because guys, last seasons I am like, we had ethereal items, ethereal weapons, we had soul shots, and they are really powerful and really cool, and each time I was thinking, oh my gosh, what can they bring, what else can they be there? And I was like really afraid that the season 26 will be not that cool, not that exciting, but I'm so happy to be wrong, because right now I feel myself truly holy cow, yeah, they're gonna be the new mode, they're gonna be the new rift, they're gonna be the new challenge in Diablo 3. So yeah, like future seems to be quite nice. Season 26 seems to be quite interesting, guys. And what do you think, wonderful people? Leave your comment below, don't forget to subscribe, and I hope to see you on my streams.